back anymore.
I mean, he would never want to admit it, but he knows that he could never make this woman happy. He could never be the idea of a husband that she has in her mind. So one night, he decided to break free. And I thought it was a good idea. And for a little while, he did too. But now the consensus is that I am a homewrecker. That I destroyed their marriage.
What are you doing?
So, is there anything else I can get you?
Just my little girl. I was kind of hoping she wouldn't be awake when we got home. I wanted to hold her.
Yeah. Well, you're home now, so there's plenty of time for that. You gotta be hungry. Can I get you some food?
Yeah, it seemed like it took forever to check out of the hospital.
So what sounds good?
Honestly, anything after all that hospital food.
Okay, what about the Thai place on Central? Or I can get you a vegetarian curry, pad thai, maybe some soup on the side. How does that sound?
Well, now I'm starving. Would you like to...
Gangway for the one-person welcome home committee. I brought you magazines and chocolate and some really embarrassing pictures of me babysitting Emma.
I want to see those.
I have to go back to the office. Here you go, enjoy that.
Thank you. Well, that was subtle.
You think Maxie wants us back together?
Maxie tends to see what she wants to see.
Were you about to ask me something right before Maxie came in?
No. You know, it's okay. Don't worry about the food. I'll ask Stephanie to get me something after the night nurse comes. You probably need to get back to work.
No, actually, I don't have to. I'll let you get settled in. I'll take off.
Thank you for bringing me home.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later.
I was just checking my email. It's a bit too hectic down in the ER. Is gonna write that I'm on this floor?
Yeah, sure. I just wanted to commend you for your work on the kid who was brought in, who was cut by the power saw. You saved his finger, maybe his whole hand.
That's what I'm supposed to be doing, isn't it?
Yes. Look, I hate what's happened with you and Robin. There's plenty of blame to be passed around.
And yet I am the one who's on probation.
And that's a perfect example of why affairs in the workplace are such a bad idea.
Well, I guess that's something we both should have kept in mind.
I hope we can put it all behind us. You're a great doctor and a valuable asset to this staff.
I appreciate that. Okay, well, let me just close up here and I'll head downstairs. My break's almost over.
Sure. Okay. Thank you again for your fine work.
Well, when I do something, I give it my all.
Hi, Michael.
Hey.
I hope you don't feel ambushed.
No, I was just surprised. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I knew you'd blame yourself.
Because I was wrong.
Is there any chance you want to sit down so we can talk?
Yeah. Look, I don't even know why you bother with me. You try over and over again to be nice, and I just do something crazy, just like on the pier.
Are you glad to see me? Even just a little bit glad?
Yeah. Of course I am. I mean, yeah, I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too, Michael. I mean, I missed you. I check my cell like every 5 minutes to see if you've called. I find myself, walking by the pier or coming in here to have a cup of coffee, hoping to run into you. And I wonder how you are, and then I think of things that I want to tell you. You're the first friend that I've made in a long time. So that's why I bother.
Hey.
So, how have you been?
Not great. I didn't get in any fights or anything.
Well, that's good news.
I just been thinking about you a lot too. Wishing I didn't say those things.
I pushed you first.
No, you were just trying to help.
I wasn't being fair. I mean, you have to deal with whatever happened to you on your timetable, not mine.
Why do you keep saying whatever happened to me? What do you think happened to me?
I won't know unless you tell me, Michael. If you ever want to talk, I want to listen. But if you don't, I'm not going to be another person that you have to guard yourself against.
You think I do that?
You are so careful all the time. Like if you say the wrong thing or move too fast, something terrible will happen.
When I was in Pentonville, my Uncle Jason taught me how to defend myself. And now sometimes I just react without thinking, like I did with you on the pier. Except I get violent, physical. I can really hurt somebody when it's not even about them, it's about I'm fighting somebody who's already dead.
Well, at least you're fighting.
I don't understand.
You made a choice not to be a victim. And that's the hardest decision to make. The hardest promise to keep yourself. I mean, not to just lie down and take whatever comes or hide whatever's hurting you with drugs or booze or, oh God, I mean, there's a million ways to escape your life. The toughest thing is to live it.
It's tough for you too.
Sometimes. You know, but I think about where I was, what my life used to be, and nothing I ever go through now will be that hard. So when I'm stuck somewhere I don't want to be, I just think of the next good thing that can happen.
Like what?
Like when I'm working, you know, my feet are killing me. I tell myself in 2.5 hours the shift is over and I will put on socks and sweatpants and turn on some good music and dance all around my apartment for myself.
You dance around your apartment?
I cannot believe I just told you that.
Why?
That's totally embarrassing.
No, I think it's cool. Besides, I mean, think of all the ways I've embarrassed myself with you.
Well, you just don't need to be embarrassed.
Neither do you.
Start you off with a drink.
Yeah, she's gonna have a whiskey. I'm gonna have a scotch on the rocks.
You remember?
Yeah, you impressed?
I am a little bit. Because I'm sure you've had to remember, you know, a lot of drinks over the last 8 years. So why are we in Jax's restaurant?
You wanna go someplace else?
No, just wondering if it's a test.